Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to make this fire text like you see on the screen right now. We'll go ahead and start out on the edit page. I already have a solid color generator just for demonstration purposes on a timeline. As usual, go to the media pool, right click, new fusion comp. You can name it if you want, but you don't have to. The duration don't matter because whatever you stretch it to, it'll continue to generate. We are going to make a macro at the end of this and go to fusion. Get a fast noise. I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I can't use my hands and arms. That's why it's up there. Take the detail all the way up and the contrast all the way up. Set the scale to 7.5 and the seed rate to 0.15. Select the discontinuous and invert. Then go to the color tab. On the red, go 0.5. And the green goes 0.25. And the alpha all the way up. And if you give it a play, you should have something like this. With the fast noise selected, get a Mac control, the text node. When you plug that into the Mac control, you want to right click on the output of the text, take it down to the Mac control, and put it in a garbage mat. Put the text you're liking in, pick your font. This is just something bold. Set your tracking and everything. I'm going to add some tracking to it. Now select the Mac control. Go to the inspector. Select this little arrow and the garbage mat. And select invert. And right click on the text. Copy. Click away. Right click and paste instance. Merge it into the Mac control. For those of you that don't know what an instance is, it's an exact copy of whatever node you've taken it off from. Everything highlighted in green, even if it isn't highlighted, it's still coupled to the original node. We're going to de-instance a couple things here. Basically, breaking the connection from one to the other. With the instance selected, go to shading. Right click on the appearance. And de-instance. Then select the second one in the hollow. Text outline. Set the thickness to 0.01. We're going to add this outside only in the macro as well. We'll pick a default color. That's why I put that on there to demonstrate this. Looks good. We'll go ahead and make the macro. Let's rename this one. Thickness. Click away, make sure nothing's selected. Hold the control button down. Select these in the order that I do. Right click on any one of them. Do not select the media out. Go to macro. Create macro. Give it a name. And follow along. and the thickness. Just go to shading. Fast noise. I made a mistake here. Do not put border in front of color. Go to File. Save as group. It takes you to macros. Go to Fusion instead. Templates. Edit. Titles. Here is where you're going to want to make your folder, put your preset in. Once again, don't name it exactly the same or Resolve won't recognize it. And save. Come find it. If you can't find it, you may have to restart Resolve. You can use it with or without a background. And if I click on it, you take the border right off. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.